Well, I'm at the moment trying to get planning permission to put another outbuilding here on the wall where the old outbuilding used to be, which is on my deeds as being a garage since 1947. But anyway, there's a long history about all that. Anyway, I've had some repair work done to the original concrete foundation that's here. The rest of it's still here, but I've had it resurfaced. And I've built this little low wall to keep the soil back, because when it was originally built at this level, the concrete poured in was like maybe 100-200 years ago, and all the land has come up in height since then due to leaf fall, and basically all the leaves rotting. The ground's raised in height, so you can see it's about 8 inches or nearly a foot deeper than when this bed was originally done. So some of this was dug out, and there was all sorts of, I went round with a metal detector, I went down there and I found the old grating off the French drain which the original outbuildings went to, so you can see that. Then I've been poking around a lot of the spoil, what would you call it, spoilings, the diggings of what's come out. A lot of that, some of it just went away to whatever, landfill, but some of it got dumped onto here, and I've been rooting through it a bit, finding various pieces. So these are some of the things which have been digging out. I think that's some sort of, I don't really know what the hell it is, maybe some sort of, no, it's not transformer former. I don't know what the hell that is. It's got a hole going through it. It's cast iron. It's got something stamped or cast on the side like a C. Don't know what that is. Then there's that. That might be part of a drain cover, cast iron drain cover. Then there's this big chunk of glass. God knows what that's come from, that thick. What's glass that's that thick? I don't know. Small rusty padlock. Chuck these in there. Then I've got this square-headed nail, I presume. I'm guessing that's just rust on the side and peel off. Yeah, this big square-headed nail. It's quite nice actually if I take the rust off. Yeah. Then there's this thing. Now I don't really know. This is like cast iron, big chunk. It looks to me like something off railway track. You know, something that you knock in, part of a railway track system. You know, you knock into to take up the gap or something. You know, I don't know, but that's dead heavy there. Then there's this little pot, broken pot, with something or other on the bottom. Bill put something or other. Can't quite make that out, but that's quite nice. Then I found this little bottle. I've been cleaning that a bit. Don't know what it's had in it. And this, now it looks like something off a toilet, but I have a feeling it's some sort of valve handle. Maybe it was something to do. It's bronze or copper or brass or something or other. It's gone green. It could be off a fireplace, maybe off some sort of coal fire. Yeah, so I've just been digging through. Mostly I'm getting rid of just stones which are going off to the tip, and I'm just wanting to keep. That sounds like iron. Whatever it is, it's well knackered. I can go to the tip. Yeah, so I'm just poking around in the spoilings. There's stones, and I found bits of bone. There's pottery come out of here. Bits of plates. Don't know how old they could be. Because if they've come out from underneath concrete, which has been down 100 years, I don't really know. Lots of glass. So, yeah, stone, tip. You never know what you find. Just stones. Ooh, what the hell's that? That looks to me like it's a gate hinge. It's probably been, yeah, it's been knocked into a big heavy log or whatever, gate post. It's like a farm gate hinge, isn't it? That's quite nice. See? Basically, that's how they used to do them. They'd hammer that into a big heavy log, sort of like the logs I've got piled up on the floor over there. So you could knock that in, and then you'd have just the same as gates are today, I suppose. These might even still be around, but this would have been made by a blacksmith and supplied to the farmers and so on. That's quite cool, that. I like that. What should have done? I have to tread on any of the other bits. Yeah. I should really get a metal detector and go through this. What the? A little bit. Hang on. It's a cross in it. Yeah, this is. Don't know. Quite nice. Well, in a rough sort of naff way it's made. Stick it with the other gear. Yeah. Yeah, you just don't know what you dig up. I say I found bone in here. Some of that's just roots. Say this was all going off to the tip, but to save a bit of money, I suggested, or the people who were doing the job for me suggested, that we just dump it here. And in a way, it's quite good because it's quite good because I'm getting to stone. I'm getting to have a dig through and see what I find. God knows what. If I'm finding these things, God knows what went off to landfill. Roots. There's some bone. Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing it's animal bone. Anyway. Tip. Glass. There's a piece of some sort of bottle. Funny shape to it. There you go, that one's a smashed one. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, if I find anything more decent, I'll put it in this video. But I just thought I'll have a bit of a dig around, make a little video of some of the junk which is coming out. You never know what you find in here. That's exciting. It's a piece of brick. There you go. Anyway, I'll keep digging about. That's quite nice, actually. That. Strange, isn't it? A hole. Well, it's a bit weird because it's got a bit of history, this place. A bishop used to live here once. Bishop Baines, I think, I'm told, back in I think it was in the 1800s. And I've actually there's like a little bit of painted glass in this window here. You can't see it well from this side. From inside it looks quite good, but in the like leaded window here, there's a piece of it's not really like stained glass as in the normal sense, but it's painted, a piece of stained painted glass. You know, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, when I first came here I just thought it was some cheap sticker that someone had put on, but apparently it's been there a long time. There's even, if you go back to 1700s or whatever, there's something about monks visiting here in the history. But yeah, don't know. Yeah, been doing a bit of work around here. These are some of my logs, remaining few of the logs which I've got to go. These are my poplars which I've had chopped. I've had it cut down because this poplar here has got a load of rot in it. You can see it's full of woodworm, and it was growing out over the road, so that had to go. And while I was at it, I had this one trimmed because it was just, well, poplars are dangerous things. They can snap without too much warning. You can see they can get rot in them and then they just go. These seem fairly solid, but still, I wanted it reduced. Yeah, the tree I've got in the front, that's a beech tree. This has been here 300 years thereabouts. I think it was planted in about 1720. As you can see, it's quite big. It's over 1 metre wide at the base. Someone's been carving initials in it over the years. Probably loads of people have. But yeah, it's a good bloody size. There's tons and tons of hardwood beech in that tree. It's a little bit too big by my liking. Grows out too far. But yeah. Anyway, I shall get on with poking about. Give you an update if it's anything worth it. Okay. Yeah. Now, I've not really found anything else. Just these are my nicest pieces, I suppose. That looks, as I say, it looks something to do with the railway track and this little pot and that and the gate spike, gate hinge. They're the best bits.